Your fiends!
But this, oh my god.
I found you at last, you scum. What have you done with Prince
Easily.
Beasley? Yes, there's no mistake. You kidnapped Prince Beasley. Look at Luigi.
Oh,
no, we
wait,
didn't.
No.
Yeah, witnesses. Now confess, villain.
These are those other guys?
So you're Mario and Luigi?
Yes.
Lies, both his lies. Superstars in the Mushroom Kingdom would never come here.
Why not? Hi?
I'm not lying.
No, well, thanks, buddy. I wouldn't expect that.
They say they come here chasing someone called Cacletta. Yeah, really, really tough. He still has a little crutch in his holding, even though he's won. Pardon us, sir. So sorry. Our kingdom's Prince Peasley was kidnapped by something. Some recent reports of Hoo Village claim we have been looking for any sign of the perpetrator.
You don't know who that is.
Prince's kidnapper wore an odd helmet and spoke of mustard and think rats. Oh, that's awful. This is why we have to go on.
And somehow you thought these guys were responsible?
Reopen the investigation!
Bye-bye. But anyways, I could just imagine these save albums kind of going with something similar, where instead of just like taking pictures, you know, Mario and Luigi have to come up with like a written account of what's happened so far. It's like, so we made it to the Bean Bean Kingdom, we're famous even here, and we accidentally made Bowser get fired out of a canyon. We don't know if we'll see him again. Wish you were here? Question mark.
Yep.
They have a nice waterfall.
Yeah, and to be fair to those derpy guards, you know, Mario and Luigi are, you know, unique people in this land, so.
That's true.
Hoo Village on the flanks of Hoo Mountain. Mountain is a sacred place.
Plus two, they're,
Um,
well, I think we broke the sacred place! Uh-oh.
This person doesn't seem to be at all concerned that that part of her house is missing.
And there's rushing water.
Oh, if you climb down, you'll reach the town surrounding Bean Bean Castle. Townsfolk are so much more stylish and fashionable than people in this town. I just adore them.
What? Your house is broken too! What is happening with this waterfall? How is everything not, like, damp? Or maybe it is and you like it that way. I don't know.
Okay, so this guy says the prince was taken to the top of the mountain.
Oh, Prince Peasley.
No matter how long away, but
Blabblanadan.
won't come back. I feel it in my bones. He says he saw someone who looked like Prince Peasley, went to the summit, and never returned. You can't get to the top of the mountain. This isn't good.
We can just call this guy Blah Blah for short if you want.
Yeah, blah blah. This very mountain, the Hooligans developed the great Hoo civilization.
Oh,
The summit there
great.
still remains many mysterious remnants of one great people. Come down where there's a town, and just keep heading left down this path. Okay.
Da. Rather than living in the sticks, I want to live someplace cool where there's lots to do. These guys all kind of seem a little like their sprites kind of look a little bit like floating like by like flying fish mermaid things.
Yep, Sledge and Mallet, the hammer making masters. Oh, well that sounds like it'll be handy.
They can, if you guys both get hammers, can we literally call you the Hammer Bros?
Yep. Oh. I think they're repairing the bridge up there to let us climb the mountain. Oh,
Okay.
Fawful!
Hey!
Give back Prince Peasley!
Uh-oh. Oh, no! No! Don't do with that! Oh, rat!
You again, you are the pair of pink rats that swooped in with Bowser that I hate. I say to you, I am busy with Peasley, you have been catching me. I have fury! But Cacletta has already begun smearing the butter of her next tasty plan over Bean Bean Castle.
You need to stop!
Since you two cannot make it in time, I said to you that it is better never than late. So here is your halting place. Oh, I have fury. Since you will not be shattering this stone, I laugh at you trying to climb down the mountain. Okay, so we actually need hammers because we can't get past that without them.
For what it's worth,
Oh no, they're still building the bridge, sorry. What were you saying?
him saying better never than late probably is a mix-up, but it also does kind of track with what he's trying to have happen to them, right?
Yeah.
Poor drifts.
Yeah. That was jokes developed by the civilization.
Oh my god.
It's said to be descendants of people who developed the Hoo civilization, and it's largely populated by Beanish people. But there are other races like ours.
Mushroom! Okay. Oh. Here, as you're traversing through, I'll be back.
Okay, I'll let you know if anything happens when you get back.
Oh!
Don't trip over the menace gun.
That would be really embarrassing, wouldn't it?
Yes. Same.
Thank you.
Yay, lots of items. Ooh, waterfall. Okay. Oh, I forgot about this. Ooh, mushroom. Spitting water at objects is strictly prohibited. Ah, it's one of those guys. We're not too far. I'll wait for Angel to come back before I do it again.
Alright, how much chaos did I miss?
This.
What?
Too much water. Luigi, help.
I wonder how on earth they figured out they could do that. I wonder what thought process was going through their head. Like, here, someone stand to this fountain and drink so much water that you turn into a big, like, bubble of your head.
Beware of overhydration. Overdrinking can disappear. Stomp on the victim's head. Spitting excess water on objects in this area is strictly prohibited.
Why does this happen so much that they felt the need to put a sign on it?
I don't know.
What is this society? I have so many questions, and none of them were about physics. Oh, actually, no, a couple of them are about physics, but not as many this time.
They're still fixing the bridge.
What on earth?
Last stone now. The true spirit of the Hammerhead Bros. Last shot. I think that's the wall clink sound from Zelda.
Oh my gosh.
Just ain't gonna do it. We can't make hammers no more.
Oh no!
What do you think you're staring at? You want us to make you a hammer? This is Mario and Luigi from the Mushroom Kingdom. The Jumpin' Hammer King.
Oh, that's nice.
Red Sledge? I remember these guys. Bumming around like this looking for a hammer. You don't have to tell us, we fully understand. That's completely silly. We just make what you need. Threshold after all. It's great. Pros all the way. Thing is, in order to make hammers, we need hoo-hoo blocks from the mountaintop. Since the
Blah blah. We'll
blah blah suddenly stopped coming down here, we can't get to the summit. Hoo-hoo blocks are hard stones. Hammers made from these things, they can break anything. If you want to climb the mountain to get more hoo-hoo blocks, you just can't jump well enough to do it. Oh yeah, I was just thinking, you guys are jumping pros, aren't you? So you're saying you could go to the top and get us some blocks?
Oh yeah.
That'd really hook us up. If you get us some hoo-hoo blocks, we can make you special hammers. Check your bros and we'll scratch yours.
You know what I love? It's the fact that these blocks can break anything, and yet somehow you know, you can shape them and mold them and turn them into a hammer. Unless you always need more than one so they can kind of, you know, like break on so they can break on each other's, they can basically take one block and use it to shape the other block into the hammer. That actually does make some sense.
Oh, now it's fixed.
Hey!
Alright, time to climb a mountain.
I also do like when they said that you're like, hey, you're Mario and Luigi, you know, the jumping hammer bros. It actually does make me wonder, are they both known for jumping and hammering, or is one known for jumping and one known for hammering? And I'm actually wondering which one is which, if it's the latter. Because Mario was originally known as Jumpman, right?
I think so.
But I don't recall Luigi ever being depicted with a hammer the way Mario was. And Luigi does jump higher than Mario does in a lot of instances. He just doesn't necessarily have as strong of a form, so Mario seems a little bit more sure of himself. So now I'm just very curious as to the repetition. I'm asking so many questions and I'm getting very little answers. And it really should be kind of annoying, but it's also kind of hilarious considering this is Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga and none of the points matter. wait, what is it they say? It's like, what? It's like, welcome to Whose Line Is It Anything, where everything is made up and the points don't matter.
Whose line is it anyway, not whose line is it anything.
I mean, really, well, how much difference does that make? How much difference does it make? Everything is made up and the points don't matter at all. I have to admit, sometimes the way Drew introduced the show or welcomed it back after the segment, from what I've seen, were so great. It's like, welcome back, second, and the points don't matter at all. If you want to know the current score, check your TV guide. But then again, that was from like the 90s.
When TV guides were still a thing.
Yeah! It's like, doesn't matter, I just pick the guy who likes the best and they get to do a little something with me, and then all of the 4 improvers on the stage kind of exchange various looks of panic or excitement. Okie dokie. Very cool!
I don't know why, I always prefer to have Mario out front. I don't know why.
It kind of tracks if you think about it too, because Mario would be leading the charge in something like this, especially considering the way Luigi's portrayed in this game. Luigi legit got dragged along for the ride, right?
Yeah.
So, it makes sense that Mario's leading the charge and knows how to go. Like, Mario's always had much more of like the can-do, take charge attitude, and Luigi will just, it has more of being devoted, like, I will go where you need me to go, bro, I'm here to help, despite how much I'm panicking. Plus, it also kind of works as the relationship developed over the years, and Luigi, like, in a lot of ways, I think near the beginning, Luigi started off as just kind of like a palette swap of Mario. You know, literally just looked the exact same. That was probably due to graphics. And then, as the lore kind of evolved, they started off being older, and there was a bigger gap between them. But then it kind of shortened to them being actually younger than you would expect, and they're twins instead. And then Luigi developed more of his own personality, which was kind of, you know, like, scaredy cat. Rather than, you know, because his characterization was kind of inconsistent before. Like, sometimes he would be, like, you know, happy to stay home and not go on the adventures. Sometimes he'd be really bored and want to have some fun. We just saw in the Paper Mario, you know, he's having his own crazy adventure. That involves dressing in wedding clothes and accidentally deep frying bloopers. All while trying to rescue the Princess Eclair for the Waffle Kingdom. And you know what?
Do you have faith in your spins? Step into the wind.
But in this one too, I think even as Nintendo kind of solidified his scaredy cat status, they also did more to make him be like, you know what, yes, he is terrified, but that does not stop him from going on the adventures, even if he's worried, because he wants to be there to help, like, you know, support Mario, or help out his friends, and it actually is it's actually very sweet. you really see that in Luigi's Mansion 3, I think. Once he and Mario do reconnect and they go off to go fight, you know, they have an adorable hug. You know, once they actually reunite, and then Mario immediately goes charging up because they still need to go help Peach. And Luigi actually looks much more confident and sure than he has been most of the night because now he's going along with Mario.
But still not confident enough to actually jump.
Because he has a heavy vacuum on his back. What is he supposed to do?
That's fair.
Yes! And also, too, it also kind of works because he probably feels even more confident with Mario in front. Because, you know, he just feels braver having his big bro there. And Mario not only does the take charge, but he also is proven to be quite protective of Luigi, especially as their relationship, you know, developed over the years. So that also kind of works where he's just like, hey bro, I got your back, and Luigi's like, alright, you got me, I'm gonna get you the best I can. And it's honestly quite adorable if you think about it like that.
Fair. And
that... I went from having a big rant about physics to just having whatever the heck that was. Slight in-depth analysis of the Mario Bros relationship over here.
Oh, this thing is on fire. Oh, and this waterhead does not have water.
Oh, so maybe we have to go hydrate ourselves and spit water into the,
Yes, we need to find a way to turn on the fountain so we can hydrate ourselves and then spit into the,
Honestly, you don't even need to turn on the fountain. Just go up to the waterfall and open your mouth. How far do you want to get into the game tonight?
No idea, actually. I like to keep going at least a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to see if maybe we can get to the top of the mountain and see if we can meet Prince,
Easily?
Yes, because he's entertaining, and Luigi's reaction is,
interesting?
Yes.
You know, I don't think I would even know what Prince Peasley looks like, but I've heard the name before. And I feel like... I'm curious to watch now, because... I feel like... Oh, hello. I feel like you know, there's a handful of, you know... You know how it is when you're, like, you know, in fandoms, how there's some ships that are just super popular, you know, they kind of overcharge. I know Luigi's had a handful of ships like that in the Mario universe, and I'm trying to think if Prince Peasley is one of the people who's involved, or if I'm thinking about someone else. Don't look at me like that. You're making me nervous. To tell you the truth, you know who he really got shipped with quite a bit after the Mario movie came out? Bowser, and it was very weird.
No weirder than a comic I saw of Mario walking up to Bowser's castle with a super crown because Peach was sick, and Bowser panicking the heck out.
Okay.
Do you know what the super crown is?
No.
It's an item from one of the Mario games for if you're playing Toadette because she's an easier difficulty, and it turns her into like a Princess Peach sort of, or like sort of like a mimic of Princess Peach, and so it's a running gag that anyone that wears it is going to get like a very, well, you know, like a very hot body in terms of Princess Peach style, but.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
It's a thing, and apparently it's like, oh, Mario's lonely, so he's going to go turn Bowser into basically a hot Princess Peach chick.
Okay.
Yes, it is as weird as it sounds.
That is very odd. Okay, I will admit that. Okay, I will say a couple things here. One, if you do engage in these ships, we are not, like, you know, we're not intending to, you know, like, shame or anything.
No ship shaming.
Yeah, no ship shaming. We are just expressing our own opinions of and the way sometimes the opinions can come to fruition. Sometimes strikes us as a little odd, but we just have different tastes. Right? Yeah. And also too, it's just like, it's like, you know what, to an extent, to an extent that makes a little bit more sense, objectively. You know, because Mario and Bowser do have a much more, in-depth, interesting relationship. I mean, honestly, I was commenting earlier about how Mario seemed very eager to help Bowser after he fell into the cannon, and it didn't necessarily seem to match up with the whole, hey, we just need his, goods and services, and his resources to help us get Peach, right? It came across as surprisingly earnest to me. Or as earnest as it can be in a game like this, where he speaks in, babbles and jumps and occasionally emoticons in his voice boxes. So, there's been, they've paired up in games before to go help Peach, and,
yeah,
they have a relationship. I mean, there's literally a trope called go-karting with Bowser, and it has the name because, in a lot of ways, while Mario and Bowser are antagonistic to each other, and many games have them react that way, there's also a lot of instances where Mario seems quite friendly with Bowser and almost seems to consider him as a type of friend. Which, after you get to know somebody in the way that, these guys know, you can kind of see where they're coming from, right? But you don't necessarily see that rapport happening with, in universe, you don't see that rapport necessarily happening with, Link and Ganon, for example, because those two always have a much more straightforward antagonistic relationship. Rather than, the kind of the goofiness that pervades the Mario universe and the Mario characters.
yes.
Plus, I think in a lot of ways, Bowser has way more virtues than Ganondorf does. And his desire to kidnap Peach often stems from a place of, actual, as wonky as it can be sometimes, he does legit have a crush on her, and in the games is portrayed as,
yeah.
He's actually, he actually is in love. The movie takes it a bit differently.
Yeah.
But even still, the general idea is that, he has a big crush on her, and it's kind of charming in some ways.
In some ways, yes.
Hello.
Hello. Travelers, I am Horboros, ancient weapon of the Huhu civilization. What path with exploring must prove yourself up to the challenge. Sure, we shall take the challenge.
Yes. 10 Huhu spirits within 30 seconds. Not full of the legends, go!
Really? I don't think I'm gonna make it.
I believe in you. I believe in you. Come on. Oh no! We were so close.
It's just the first two, or the first four were in really bad spots.
There we go. No. Oh, you got no! You didn't! Oh, son of a bitch!
This drove me crazy as a kid because of just how finicky it could be.
Yeah, I didn't realize that they despawned after a while. That just seems rude. So show you how they do. There you go!
Yeah, but then sometimes it's easy to... Next challenge, you must defeat me.
Well, that escalated quickly. Part 2. Hello?
Let's begin.
Woo! Go, Luigi! Bros! He looks like a very eager stone penguin that man just worried. Ah!
Random boss fight on our way up the mountain.
In that case, maybe this could be considered a mini boss.
Maybe, but he does have like the full boss theme, so maybe he's like a. So it's kind of hard as like a mini boss, a boss.
Maybe he's a boss with big dreams. Maybe no, I'm sorry.
A mini boss with big dreams.
Thank you. Oh god, I was trying to make it funny and instead I just ruined it.
It was still funny.
Was it really?
Yes.
I think the only one I really abused was myself.
That's the test 2. You must now face the test of reaching the summit. Thanks for letting me through, buddy.
Yeah, thank you for opening up a big old slut. Okay, so, anyways, I'm gonna see if I can remember where I left myself off here. So, yeah, I was talking about the relationship with like Mario and Bowser versus the relationship between like Link and Ganondorf, for example. You know, Bowser does have a lot more virtues, and there's many more instances too, like here, where Mario and Bowser like, you know, kind of team up against another antagonist.
Yes, you could never see it happening with Ganon and Link.
No. I mean, honestly, because here's the thing too, like Bowser will team up with Mario against a bigger threat that may be either threatening Peach or even threatening full-on like world destruction, right? Ganondorf honestly comes across as being fine with world destruction as long as he's the one, you know, if it gives him power. You know, like he seems to, like in a lot of games, he seems totally fine with this, you know, like whether or not Hyrule survives or not. It doesn't really seem to matter to him as much because he's just like, you know, I want this power and I don't want anyone else to have it, type of thing. So it's like, all right. So he doesn't have the same kind of standards that Bowser does. Now that being said, so while I can see, you know, this sort of like the friendly enemy relationship that exists between Mario and Bowser, especially since they tend to be the same Mario and Bowser, whereas the Zelda games tend to feature different Links and Ganondorfs over a much vaster timeline. It can kind of let you see how some of the shifts kind of come to fruition between Mario and Bowser. Like, you know, you can kind of see where it's coming from, right? With Luigi and Bowser was more surprising to me was because, you know, like, you know, in this game, for example, he doesn't know Luigi's name. With, you know, he rarely seems to be the main antagonist in games where Luigi is the main protagonist. I mean, heck, you know, there's not as much overlap between the two of them. So it's kind of funny to see just how popular the Bowser and Luigi ship is. Especially when it comes off of the movie, because in the movie Bowser is portrayed much more like a straightforward evil bad guy. Even some of his virtues are portrayed differently, or cut from a cooler cloth. In a sense, like his crush on Peach is actually portrayed less charmingly, because she's very visibly uncomfortable, and he specifically wants to have power over her and feels much more entitled to her rather than the actual charming crush she seems to have in the baby-face game, right?
Yes.
And not only in the games he doesn't have much interaction with Luigi, but in the movie he outright kidnapped him.
Kidnapped him and tried to murder him.
At the very least, once Luigi kind of stumbled into everything, I mean, okay, he didn't actively kidnap him because Luigi, like, they got separated. Luigi ends up in the Darklands, and then he ends up getting captured. But he does interrogate him, and then keep him locked up, and then later does try to kill him, and basically uses him as a power ledge over Mario. So that's where it's just like, and also Bowser's portrayed was much much fewer redeeming qualities in the movie, which can make some sense because considering the vast roles he's played in the game. There's some aspects of me that's just like, okay, this ship kind of took the fandom by storm, and it's very interesting. But then again, you know, sometimes the fandoms be like that, right?
Yep. MLP has a pretty good example of shipping gone mad.
Yeah. It's kind of funny too, like sometimes you have something where it's just like, oh yeah, ships that pass in the night. It's like, oh yes, these two are standing together in 3 scenes, they must be love. But sometimes, you know, stuff like that can be kind of cute, and sometimes it can be executed really well. It's all done in how the story is portrayed, right?
Yes.
Even the craziest ships can come together well if a person knows what they're doing and understands the characters. And sometimes, but sometimes you look at something, you're just like, I gotta wonder, where on earth were you going with this? Or what on earth is making you think of it in this regard? And not only have I seen it with Bowser and Luigi, I also feel like, I do feel like I have also kind of seen it with Luigi and Prince Peasley. I haven't read any stories with that because I didn't know that character and I was looking for something that was more familiar to me. And oh my god, you just gave that little face. I just hope you know, you had that smile of, oh, just wait till she sees this. That is the... I'm just kind of looking forward to seeing how this goes and seeing if I can understand, A, if this is the ship I think it is, and B, where the people may actually be coming from after all this time. And I am...
Just wait until the end of the game.
Oh, no, it escalates?
Not necessarily escalates, but Luigi just has like a very interesting reaction to saying goodbye.
I feel like there was also another person who I often saw Luigi ship with. What's the name? Like Dementio or something like that?
I don't know that one.
It does begin with a D, and I think. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. This is going to be very interesting. I might have to check in and report back.
Okay. Oh, actually.
That works. Okay. There you go.
Luigi! Game!
Okay, perfect. Summon the head! Beware of excessive whirlwind spinning. Ah! There you go. I just love the way that these whirlwind things go there. I also am quite impressed with myself that not only did I manage to start a topic that ended up branching into about 3 different tangents, I also took a break in the middle while we were having our mini boss / main boss fight, who knows, and I managed to come back to my original point. That is not how I thought this was going to go, considering how much of a rant / mind breakdown I had earlier.
Alright, we are at the top of the mountain.
Oh, here we go.
First, I'm just going to check to see if there's any question blocks. Oh.
Let's go. Oh, this is fun. Hello.
It's the college, the castle, the islands, the icelands, maze, the desert,
with giant ass skulls in it,
and yeah, you can basically see a whole bunch of places we're gonna end up going later.
Wonder if we can see the Mushroom Kingdom from here if we turn the telescope in the opposite direction.
I don't actually know.
We probably can turn the thing in the opposite direction, but it would be kind of funny to be like, hey, I can see our house from here. Not to be confused with, hey, I can see my car from here. Oh, hello.
Oh, what's this?
A bird?
Ooh. Why are you kicking that for? It's a really rare stone. It's called a hoo-hoo block. Tell you, anyone who tries to kick the hoo-hoo block down the mountain is a thief.
Are you the blah blah guy?
Yes. Oh, my name. All right, I am called blah blah blah.
Well, Landon.
What's that? The town folk are really worried about me? Really? I didn't need to make them worry. See, what happens is I saw Prince Peasley and followed him up here, and I saw this huge egghead. I was shocked at speechless. Right. Anyway, I've just been here keeping this poor egg warm ever since. Yep, that's the deal. I think something will hatch out of it pretty soon. that's what happens with eggs.
Oh my god, you're gonna be a mother. See what you get. Oh! Damn it!
Oh, there goes the stone we need.
No, no! No! Oh wait, it ran down the right waterfall, but it looks
And it
like...
landed in the chimney of the house of the people. Of that we were gonna bring it to anyway.
I felt one crazy egg. No! Hey, don't do that! That is your parent! Come back! No, Blob wasn't!
I think that was the mushroom thing though.
Oh no! Oh god. There's stuff in the hospitality he finds there is better than what we found here. People either really, really like us here or they really hate us. To be honest, I thought this was Clever for a second.
I need to... There we go, he's short now.
You're small now, that's our attack.
No, it means that I can now actually dodge his attack.
I know, I'm just making a papyrus reference.
I got you.
Da-da-da. Oh god, hello. Confused Mario Noodle.
Ben.
Oh yeah.
They do work together really well. Nice. Was that a hoo-hoo stone? A hoo-hoo block? And somehow you guys managed to break it with your head? I'm impressed. Slash also concerned. I do have a lot of mushrooms.
I need them. I'm not as good at this as I remember being.
You're probably just a little rusty. You'll pick back up in I think another session right here. Oh, look at him. He has an egg of his own now. There you go. Aww. Snack! Oh, nice.
And that's what the advance does.
Nice.
Okay, Mario, can you destroy this? There we go.
Thanks.
Oh, it got taller again. Come on. Okay, there we go.
Da-da-da. Oh yeah.
Yes, there we go. I need some more health.
Yo-ho! Woo!
Oh, come on.
Aww. I think your health matches Mario's now. Aww, it's baby. Wait. Hello? Wait. Did we just give birth to Prince Beasley? Cheers to your mustaches!
Honestly, as a kid, I could never tell if this was actually a boy or a girl, just even though his name was Prince. It's just his voice is like very high pitched. He's always doing the dramatic hair flashes.
For what it's worth, I used to think that Link from the child Link, specifically from Ocarina of Time, was a girl.
Yeah.
The voice was so high, and it, yeah. Oh my god, the dog. Well, I suppose you could call it a bit of an accident. As I was investigating events through the country for this top-secret mission I'm on, I suddenly encountered Kaklada and her vile underling Thoughtful here on this mountain. By the time I realized who the fiends were, it was too late. They transformed me into that and shut me inside the egg. You just launched your parent, by the way. Is that so? Princess Peach's voice has been stolen. Hello? I wouldn't worry about Princess Peach. I'm quite sure she'll be fine. Where are we going? At any rate, we should chase after Cacletta. I want you to visit Queen Bean in Bean Bean Castle once you climb down the mountain. Maybe that Cacletta's next target is in Bean Bean Castle. I'd bet my life on it. Here's a gift from me. Autographed, of course. Luigi.
Yes, I think this rose matches your green perfectly.
I'm gonna beat it though.
Sorry.
I have been a dude for the whole time. What makes you think you would start now?
Reading this.
If you show that rose at Bean Bean Castle, they'll permit you to enter. And with that, I must get back to my mission. May we meet again? Yeah, okay, I can see this now. I am seeing how the shipping is happening.